Oh, I need to turn on my microphone, yeah. The usual. Oh, I need to turn on my microphone, yeah. Okay, so I do have some sound, which means we can play the game. Which means I need to post the link to my stream. It should kind of be helpful, I guess. Okay. Let's check the sound again, just in case. Let's check the sound again, just in... Okay, yeah. So I do have sound, it's all good. You can proceed then. With this interval. Everyone was busy looking around. What else I wonder? Commenting on various things in our lodging, but Sinclair appeared to be the most anxious of them all. Sinclair? Something here stands out. Like imagine an ideal picture. Did you call? Missed that joke, he's saying. Sort of was... Anyway, you're the one who feels like something stands out like a sore thumb from the whole picture. Yeah, glad you brought it up. I didn't say anything because I thought it was just me. But yeah, so what's off about this place? Is it obvious? Where did all the complimentary snacks go? What's that weird mystery table at the center of this room? Huh? It's kind of weird though. What's the table doing there? Its saturated colors are quite a pleasant sight to behold. Either just skip it. So, is it any better? And what the hell is this hideous table? The kerfuffle sparked by the particular insightful piece of indoor furniture comes about once everyone met inside the building. Of course, no one was able to discern the real purpose of the table yet. Every step on the floor leaves black residue on the shoes. Not only the floor, touching the walls leaves an unidentified black substance on one's fingers. Not to mention how the walls ripple in an old fashion. What could possibly be the construction of this structure? Well, my guess is that the maintenance staff's been slackening. Maybe, but why is everything so neatly organized? And that if that's the case, there've been enough. I've been to enough city establishments to tell when a place has gone wild without a tidy up. At least it appears that each room is furnished with a bed. While this is far from optimal, executive manager, we may be able to rest here. I guess they really didn't have the time to clean up. Zichan, the last person to walk in, after having taken her time to examine the area outside the lobby, stared blankly around the room with an aghast expression. I'm not even sure what to say to this ridiculous negligence. And found her room after leaving a scathing remark. Ain't the first time we're southern right into some shady business, ain't it? Let's just curl that bridge when we come to it, yeah? I guess. Anyone could tell that there is something definitely wrong about this guy. Some sinners, including Heathcliff, had already slumped to the floor, voice vociferously expressing their desire to rest with a collective sigh of exhaustion. Well, it's pretty weird, but at least we have a roof over our heads. In that case, Dante, perhaps this may be a good time to announce today's close of business. I never made this announcement outside of the bus before. Right. Hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners. Understood. Thank you kindly. Starting now, you'll be given a maximum of 12 hours to partake in sleep and rest. The duration is subject to change. Have a good night. As soon as she finished, the sinners each began to relax in their own ways. Some stumbled into their rooms, while others lingered to speculate over the bizarre table at the center of the room. Save for Outis, that is. Got something to say, Outis? Yes, executive manager. It's about our guide, Quintal. Our new best friend from earlier. Seemed like you guys were getting along pretty well. What? That seemed untrue. You guys see the signal I gave you earlier? What signal? You mean when you noticed slightly in my direction? Indeed, that individual has an informational advantage over us when it comes to this locale. Regardless of how sound the accusations they came up with were, he would have been able to explain them away using his familiarity with the region. I thought, on the party with an information disadvantage, it would be wise to feign camaraderie and friendship with an individual and go along with their plans, while trying to dig out as much intel as possible. I seriously thought that suspicious guy totally won you over. Executive manager, I've been in this business for many years. How could you even imagine that I would be fooled by an amateur spy who saw early it's nothing. Otis' disappointment was palpable, but she stopped herself as though she remembered that there were more important matters at hand. While it is uncertain as to how long that individual will be accompanying us, it would be reasonable to speculate that he approached the LCCB with the explicit purpose of eliminating Honglu, Jie Bao you. I present the fact that it was Pilot, that inexperienced greenhorn, somehow conveniently came across this connection. There's another evidence supporting this suspicion. That's also true. Faust also has information to share. Faust joined the conversation after listening to us discuss for some time. A review of every known taboo has failed to identify one he called residential non-aggression taboo that universally prohibits acts of violence within residential areas. Then, that also has to be. It is too early to come to conclusions regarding that matter. It appears that this area, Hongyan, has taboos that change depending on your location within its territory. However, considering every other circumstantial evidence, we can come to a conclusion that he was most likely lying to us. Your assessment cannot be denied. In that case, we must already be deep within the enemy's machinations. The constant stream of random assailants we faced earlier was almost likely also part of their plan. It may very well be that this building itself is also a trap. Yet we lack the intelligence about these particular backstories to be certain. However, we do have one minor advantage. It seems that they have severely underestimated our capabilities, given the low caliber of the assailants they decided to send after us. One thing we can capitalize on is that mutual lack of intel. Keep our guard up, remain alert, and we should be able to navigate our way out of this trap, Executive Manager. Okay, I get it now. I'm sorry about the misunderstanding. Honestly, I didn't know who or what to trust. Then I would appreciate it if you could trust me fully next time. Otis bowed politely and returned to her room. Faust and I chatted for a little more about Quintao and his plans, but our discussion ended without bearing much fruit. Damn, so Quintao was actually, I guess, a suspicious guy here. Maybe a traitor. Which I mean, too bad, I guess, but that's how it goes. Wait, I just read it right. I clicked the wrong one. Should have selected the next one. For some reason I clicked this one. This what we should be reading. Not this one. I realized the Hanglu was missing. I was spending time chatting with the thinners. I didn't notice him going into his room. So I walked to the exit, about to look for Hanglu outside, and ran into Jiazi-chan in Wei, who decided to stay in the room close to the door. It's getting late. Where are you going all alone without a guard? Just looking for Hanglu. Right. I can't understand what you're saying. Alright. When it comes to conversing without sinners, I find that there are two types of people. First type usually says whatever is on their mind without pausing for caring to hear my reply. Given that this type of person is actually looking to communicate with me, that simplifies things a little on my end. However, it's also oddly insulting and it seems as though they don't recognize me as a human, but rather as a wall, or a clock on a wall. Another type is the one that reads me so well that they might as well be able to hear what I'm saying. Nautilus falls into the later category, recognizes the pitch of my ticks and tucks, reads my body language, or sometimes even claims to see my expressions, like how Don Quixote does. And Jiazi-chan saw through me with that short exchange. Okay, let's see. Just looking to get some early morning air. Does her pathetic head even have a respiratory function? When I have guessed from the way it looks. Didn't belong in either category. Oh, not really, I'm just looking for Hanglu because I haven't seen him in a while. You're shaking your head, so no. Then are you looking for something to eat? She's a new one. The app that tries to figure out what I'm saying without asking for help. My lady, wouldn't it be not wise to wait or find someone who may be able to translate? They would have done that themselves. There's something important. I'm kinda curious though. What was that hand gesture you made when I first asked? You brought your index fingers up to your cheeks. Well, Anglo's always smiling. So I thought maybe I could simulate his smile to convey that I'm looking for him. And perhaps it was never to express cuteness or beauty. What? I was just trying to express a smiling face. No, this isn't going to be easy, is it? That you're talking a lot more vigorously. Hey, I think you're onto something. The conversation was starting to veer into completely unintended territory. After a bit of trial and error. I see you're looking for my big brother. Took some very roundabout ways, but I was eventually able to get her to understand what I was trying to say. Well, if he's who we are looking for, that's easy. You should be able to find him by the lounge back there. I doubt he got very far from there, if he even left. Well, that's what you were trying so hard to communicate. Jiazi-chan was strangely enough disappointed and dispirited by my reply. I have something to tell you too, but never mind. I feel like the mood's been ruined. Let's talk about this at another time. I was curious, but it would also take ages for me to ask how she's feeling, so I nodded to express my gratitude before heading to the back entrance. And found Hangler, gazing at the hazy scene out the opaque window. What are you doing here? People watching. There were some people stumbling through the streets outside. As I stared outside the window at the scene, Anglo seemed to sense what I was thinking and began. Are you worried for me, Dante? Well, yeah, it's your turn, Anglo. It really is. I'm back at H-Corp, and everyone's talking about the family hierarchy selection. But you don't have to worry about me at all, because I don't wish for anything from Limbus Company. Really? Not like you saying. I'm not hiding my true feelings. No one gave me a wonderful promise like they would help me to recover my turn and broken wings. I joined only to have some new experience. That's all. But we do know there's something definitely going to happen. Whatever it might be. Something that will shake you to your very core. Even if you didn't wish for anything, going through something like that could... Probably yes, but it's okay. I'm used to being led by the will of others anyway. No matter what happens here, I can do this like everyone else. Because that's how it's always been. Whatever happens to me or those around me, I only... A loud, boisterous bellow suddenly cut Anglo off, even before he could finish his sentence. Let go of me. Just listen to that sort of talking and tell me I'm not supposed to get mad at that. Dang it, lower your voice. What are you guys doing back there? Gregor and Heathcliff were most likely hiding behind the entrance door, mumbled into view. I shouldn't have come here with this guy. Couldn't he be patient for even a few minutes before bursting out of here? How long have you two been? Listening? The very starkers. I thought he was finally making some sense at first. What was that? Or used to following others' will? I didn't mean to irk you. Heathcliff, I'm only telling the truth. Bloody hell, I want to burst the vessel. Buggy blog. I'm supposed to practice patience after listening to that drivel? I'm practicing plenty of patience despite you calling buggy blog. Out of nowhere. So yeah, you are. This is what I... Finally some silence. Anyway, what about listening in, fellas? I'll let you in some big secret if you let this one slide though. What's the secret? Trevor wrapped his arm awkwardly as I stared at him in silence, then pointed at a pillar in an exaggerated motion. Guess who's hiding behind that pillar, Manager Bud? With that, the familiar figure stumbled out into view from behind the pillar. How could it be traced like that? Gregor? Better you can hide annoying. Good nights, nice fests, she says. Do you think I got that wrong? I never said TNS. We need to get a few. She actually looked at Sinclair with some interest before slicing open the ceiling above the entrance. And with uncharacteristically wet noise, for something cutting through a wall. A black ink-like substance dripped into the floor, followed by Outis crashing down after it. GTFO. Didn't realize I could guarantee such an audience. An audience and what? I gotta skip that one. Such an audience for my story. Executive Manager, the sole reason I followed you out here was for the purpose of protection, as I was concerned for your safety, unlike the others who have followed you merely to stay their curiosities. Me? I was just bored. And shall we continue the conversation, Dante? Everyone, back to your rooms now! Okay. Asia pack. Finally getting to fight some hares. What? Can you have like 4 of them?
명을 받듭니다.
책임은 모두
의뢰로 원하신다.
책임은 모두
명을 받듭니다.
I mean, they can't tank damage though, right?
명을 받듭니다.
I need to select like all of them, okay.
의뢰로
So we're going like with the 5 series then, as the game tries me to do. Wait, so can I maybe swap it out for something? Yeah. Well, she's burned, right? Okay. Everyone like pretty much has only manager down. And no other like Don Quixote identities. Wait, wonder, do you have like the Don Quixote which is like, I mean the I forgot, the lantern one, the rupture one, you know? What's about Gregor though? I think she should be like probably like sinking, right? Yeah, sinking. I mean, he does some rupture though. She doesn't. Okay, let's try doing it like this. I think it should be good. I think it should be good. I do like really like backgrounds of this interval. Their style now. Looks like some kind of, I would say, kind of mystery, maybe like a little bit of horror, like visual novel. All the backgrounds and stuff. After my phone is calling. Okay, I'm back from that little call here. She kind of took me off guard a bit. I guess my like, you know, call sound is a bit too loud. But anyway, let's continue. After that little kerfuffle, the microphone is working, the camera is here. Okay. Just as everyone was scattering to their rooms, Outis suddenly began to vehemently oppose, leaving me all on my own. Are you absolutely certain, Executive Manager? Seriously, don't worry about it. We just took the night watch on the bus anyway. Just true, however, we're currently in uncharted territory for our team. We don't have much experience sleeping at a place where our safety isn't an absolute guarantee. Hey, we're literally right next door to them. It'll take less than 5 seconds for us to come over when something happens. You know that every second matters in emergencies. Oh no. Wish could have come. Let's get you out of here. A familiar sequence of events and words played out, and they eventually left my room, gently closing the door behind them. Finally, some peace and quiet. I sit on the corner of the bed, surrounded by silence, and allow my shoulders to slam for once. I need to sleep like the sinners do, but the fatigue doesn't go away on its own. I need some time to relax and empty my thoughts every once in a while. While I've gotten somewhat used to the pain, it still hurts like hell when I rewind the sinner's time. And the longer the journey got, the more frequent and severe the sinner's injuries became. They did get stronger, that's for sure, but so did our enemies, which means that my clock is always turning and turning, without a moment to rest. So I think of the star, but the great gates which I faced up with every revival. I witness its intricate engravings and feel its silent vibrations. Even after a whole year, I'm still no closer to understanding what they were supposed to represent, but by emptying my thoughts and just taking in the sights, I find myself calming down. Also, the wind is quite cool and crisp tonight. Wait, that's weird. Wind. What's this sudden chill? Something opened the window. There is no way this gentle breeze could have unlatched and left my window all wide open like that, and if it did, it would have made a pretty loud noise. Besides, this chill isn't coming from in front of me. So I turned around to look at where the window was supposed to be, only to see a melted wall and an intruder slinking through this newfound opening. Who are you? As though driven by some unknown survival instinct, I rolled off the bed, but there was a blade right there at my neck, where my neck and head met. It's still a shivering cold. Just a little nudge and I've been dead even before I could even make a tick. I remembered how worried Outis was to leave me alone. I thought she was just being paranoid. I should have trusted her judgment. Just as I was getting ready for my final struggle, my final moments filled with regret about not listening to Outis' advice. What a pathetically thin blade. Too delicate to have the clock CIH, don't you think? She leapt down from the ceiling, deflected the silent dagger away from me. Russia? Snack and thinking I was about to see something interesting. But you're just some beast with deal. I looked up to see the ceiling turn open, dripping with suspicious paint-like fluid, just as I saw earlier during my conversation with Hanglu. Executive manager, I unharmed. Noticed peeking from the gap. I was what the one who instructed Russia, but didn't have a room to hide in. Remember that. Shut up and help me. I thought this one was just some beast with deal. Could have cut this beast in half, sport and all. Had I not been on the bus. Your abilities were diminished the moment you were hired by this company. Equally defiant and empowered, if you will. I suddenly recalled Hohenheim's commentary back at the LCE. I had a vague notion of what he meant, but now I was really feeling it. NFW, what is happening? Just as Rush was struggling to stop the one blade, the intruder pulled out another dagger with their other arm and slashed at Rush's neck. A beast of Haishapag. The intruder would have cut her throat. It weighed and burst through my door. Who builds you now? I don't suppose dialogue is an option. Light enters not the face garden. It follows a star to its fathom still. No. Intruder reached into his clothes, muttering an odd invocation. Little shit, a talisman. Hey, get it together. Already. Just as the intruder muttering began to grow intense, Chazzy-chan leaped into my room and struck the stranger with her fan. I can let the bastard finish that stupid spell. They almost activated the Q-Corp talisman. Apologies, my lady. It seems that I still remain somewhat bound by that spell. Listen, you are no longer Heishu. Serve to me now. Got that? You have to let those things control you anymore. It's my idea. Apologies. I fell limply to the bed. With the sudden alleviation of stress and pressure. Hey, Ayu. I can't understand them anyway. I managed to stop the assassin before he laid a hand on them. Fortunately. Got it. I don't think there was anyone else in here. Let's switch the lights on. When the lights came on, we saw... the one. This one's from a Mao branch, isn't it? There was a black bamboo hat wearing an assassin underground. It was. Most of the appeared solid before we all went to sleep. But are now melting away, as if they were a vicious fluid. There's something wrong with this building. I knew. They must have done something to the building, but... oh, it's a issue here. This whole organization's gotta be spearheaded by someone with real power. This isn't just an ambush from an overexcited family hero contestant. What I don't understand is, why the Mao branch? There are better Heishu branches to use if all they wanted was to cut off the clock's head. Then they must have had a different purpose. Correct. This one is from the Mao branch of the Heishu, which means more of them must have infiltrated this building. Though not at the scale of the Z branch, the Mao branch always moves in groups. Therefore, their goal must be to kill every guest staying in this guest-han, including you, my lady. And then, we gotta get moving. We can't let them surround us if we want even a chance of surviving this. Tante! Sinners burst into my room, slamming the door open again. Dirt! Thank me later. We'll move our asses. We got us dead, way. Yes. I don't have the time to contact the main forces of our faction at the family mansion. You know what to do when we're at a numerical disadvantage, right? I'll be down, my lady. Jiazichan and Wei immediately stormed out of the room as soon as they saw the sinners enter, as though they had been waiting here for my protection. Don Quixote and Gregor stood red-faced and on edge. Marcet was covered in battle wounds. Outis wore an inscrutable expression. I stand before you in shame. To have to borrow the hands of another to protect the executive manager. Oh no, I should have listened to what you said. Extrapolated from the pattern by which the walls have disintegrated. It's likely that they utilize the identical means of infiltration for each sinner. Right, we are attacked by populated assailants too. The ranks numbered many Manager Square, yet for how many of them they were unsettlingly silent. We were almost... not almost. I saw on the way here that some of us did get killed. Impaled straight through the guts. Like you said about how fighting indoors was a taboo. A lie. Really cowardly and unjust of this vile cur to strike from the shadows. Alas, now is not the moment to ruminate upon their villainy. Correct, besides... there's more of them waiting to sink their blades into us. Kato finally finding some Heishus. And we got 2 of them on our side. So I guess other sinners were killed, basically. That's why I have only 5 of them. I mean, like, why like those Heishus have red coins and mine don't? I don't know. I feel like I deserve some red coins in my skills also. Otherwise, it doesn't feel really, you know, just to me.
쓸모가 없진 않았군요.
Also, they have like some kind of like different buff from the like Mao buff that my hedges get. Oh, the Strider Mao, yeah, that one. I mean, let's see how it actually differs. Repressed Bloodthirst. Defense level minus 10, defense level minus 10. Okay. Yeah, they all staggered. Good luck. How much? Okay, we only have to deal with those. Damage should be done now. Pretty much. Okay, this is mine, Ursh. Or is it Outis? No, I think it's Ursh. Yeah, this is Ursh. They're not killing them? I don't know. That doesn't make too much sense to me, but well.
좋아. 생동감이 살아있는 좋은 공간이 됐군. 다음 먹잇감도 이런
Okay.
식이었으면 좋겠어.
She Ihue. Let's see what that's all about. Okay, we're getting to fight with the same kind of team.
시간.
Okay, is it like just like the same fight? They do have like the same debuff, and I'm just repeating the same battle again. I mean, why? This basically didn't change anything. It probably like should have been like one battle, but like with 2 waves or something. But like, why even make like 2 battles with the same enemies, the same everything? Yeah, the music is chill though. Oh, I also like kind of the reflection on the floor. I think it kind of like changes a bit with the camera. Or maybe that's just my imagination. Yeah, I think the reflection kind of moves. Or at least there is an illusion of the moving reflection. I mean, like this like battle scene, I don't know, I really enjoy it. I mean, too bad we don't get like the reflections of the sceners themselves. It would be even better in that case, you know. But at least we get that. I mean, probably isn't really like an actual reflection, but maybe another kind of image of the like this background stuff, but it's kind of like moving with the camera and all. I also think like, wait, yeah, I also think that like these like columns or like whatever they are, pillars, I guess, they also kind of move up and down, and the ceiling.
확실히 훌륭한 오버를
Yeah, should be like about to finish now.
가치 없다. 죽.
그래 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니
Or maybe not.
흑수미. 뒷박질 침.
빠르게 하는 편이 더 답답합니다.
아하. 가치 없군. 죽어라. 가치 없군. 죽어라.
I think we're safe for now. Something tells me that they're not fighting us at full force. At least we're out of them, so hopefully that means something. Where Don Quixote go? Look, for I'm here. I gotta rush into my room from the hallway outside. I began to spy if the other sinners had suffered as we have. Apparently they were indeed targeted as well. Most defended themselves well against the curse, and shall be here with haste, yet not everyone survived. Young Sinclair and Yisang, while the pairs that they had risen and battled, they were caught unawares by our foes. It is likely that their demise came soon after tripping over each other's foot. How embarrassing. And young Heathcliff, he isn't that far, resident mob fighter expert? How'd they even get him? You didn't get me, mate. I'm good as new. Heathcliff. What's got you so gobsmacked, lass? I recall a blade piercing young Heathcliff in the back of his head. Just thou turned the clock for him already, Manager Squire? No, not yet anyway. Blimey. So that's what this funny itch on the back of my... Heathcliff reached up to rub the back of his head and crumpled to the floor mid-sentence. Heathcliff's not breathing anymore, he's dead. I would even manage to walk all the way over here with a hole in his head. I just built different, you know, he's like, ah. Yeah, I guess maybe they stabbed me in the head, whatever. And died. Heathcliff. Other sinners are starting to gather, Manager. As pathetic as this force may be, we can spare any hands at the moment, Executive Manager. Must also join the others as soon as possible and assist them. There's sounds of altercations coming from the lobby. Gotcha. The luck turns as it always does. Sometime later. Please, hold on a moment. You! I can still see some people inside the lobby. I was also in the bizarre process of melting away. Amongst them I noticed Jia Zichan clashing against a figure wearing a bamboo head. Gone on the offensive already? How come a big shot in control of a hatchback decided to come after small fries like us? Behind the black bamboo head wearing assassin stood. I see that you have tracked me down. So certain of your own safety, but my master has already prepared countermeasures. There stood Qingtao, our supposed collaborator who led us here, and Wei, who was threatening him with a sword. So you were behind this. Ah, it's you. I sussed out that you'd be planning something like this, but you lacked the patience to pull it off. You're quite observant. I thought I had completely won you over. You must know that at H-Corp, there is but one path to survival and riches. Choose a feminine hierarch, candidate, and serve them with utter loyalty. But who in their right mind would serve young Master Bio? He who's grown up with no hardship, he who doesn't possess even a single speck of ambition. Shut your bloody mouth, yeah? And you, rich boy? I'm just gonna sit there and let that bloke talk shit in our face? But he's right that I don't have any ambitions. Yeah, you could have some respect. What do you have anyway? Hey everyone, shut up for a second. Nobody's doubting you. Stop indulging him. Please speak. I know that you have no means to be with the Heishebag. So speak, which master did you choose to serve? Who controls them? So they are curious. Stay sword, Zilo. Another unfamiliar voice from the shadows. Master, are you certain this is wise? Worry not. They are destined to be swept away by the morning dew anyway. The trajectory of their fate shall not alter course, but they to witness me. The voice soon reveals himself from the shadows, walking into the light with a casual, assured gait. Seriously, Q? I see you're... Allow me to grace your inner muses with my exalted name. I'm Iha of the Shi family. You may know me as a very prominent candidate to the throne of the family hierarchy.
좋아.
Okay, that's it.
생동감이 살아있는
We're
좋은
like
공간이 되겠다.
finishing in the middle of the dialogue.
식이었으면 좋겠어.
Unexpected fall. Oh yeah, you can see like the hashes here. You can actually like see like the rooms starting to melt and stuff. You also see like someone here, which is gets a bit of like foreshadowing from the developers. Like this guy. Oh, it's like the Mino brothers. Wait, this is Ricardo? You know, like he got like a harpoon on his shoulder or something? Shouldn't that have killed him? I mean, I guess the recovery procedures of this world are just better. Okay, we're back to my full team again. So I'm going to take like the 7th house here. I think I'm gonna go like this.
급행 주문이군요.
What's his like basic though? Target is a blood fiend, deal plus 10 damage on skill use of this has bleed. If this unit has bleed inflicted through eruption. Okay, and this one. When I have the highest sum of bleed potency count loses to bleed count. When I have the fight has beat hits the enemy. Eruption inflict. I think I should like keep him as like a support maybe. Or maybe not, like what's his skill? Yeah, like, let's keep him a support, I guess.
사건을 끝내러 가볼까?
Prominent. But of course, claim the control of branch of the Heishabags. Oh, you were wasting your time out there searching for the river of immortality or whatever. I don't even know where I'd even start to refute your brain-dead accusation. This is way beneath me. I don't even want to address you as my senior either. So who is it, big brother? Van? I can't imagine he'd ever be interested in someone like you. What are you talking about? I'm asking whose steed you've been suckling on to gain the control of the Mao branch. Because we both know for sure that there is no way in hell you have the means to control them, right? You little twerp. I sure want to insult my height from where you're standing. Master Yuha. Doesn't seem like the mastermind of this operation was actually anyone important. Agreed. I can tell by the look of the traitor with the what? What's that word? Physiognomy of a deceiver. This is a waste of time. Hey, Zulu. Got them all down. The mission was to assassinate them. To meet them in an open battle. To take the lives of hero candidates. That was what agreed upon. What the... Just shut up and do as you're told. I fight to protect your life. Yet I cannot do more. Aisha heeds no voices but that one of the one who holds their leash. Looks like that Shiha doesn't even control these guys. There is an outsane oft invoked in the east. Fox may pretend to the throne, but only with the blessing of the tiger. Shut up over there! Damn it, Seisha Peck is useless. Can't even get a simple job done. Master Iha, the Ishapek was here merely as a backup plan. Our true strategy involves... True, this is fine. Wait, is he like the actual like mastermind behind this all? Cause like, he seems to be like more composed like than this guy. I have other plans to sweep you all away. This is the second time this individual has made an emphasis on a variation of the word sweep. What are you saying? Did you bribe the sweepers or something? While the reaction may appear suspicious, the suggestion is almost an absolute impossibility. The head is at the top of the sweeper's chain of command. In other words, only the head possesses the authority to command them. Right, yeah, of course. Moreover, they're prohibited from touching, let alone entering, any designated residential areas during the night in the back streets. This is a permanent, immutable taboo of the head, one of the very first to be introduced. They would have gone through a myriad of paperwork to ensure that the Stophalis was recognized as a residential vehicle was automated to capitalize on this taboo. Yes, it is exactly as you say. What a stupid question to ask, making me anxious out of nowhere. Let's hard the mood. Come, let us leave. I only intended to have them see my face after all. Too bad I won't even remember them in a few days, when they all get swept away. Oh, that laugh was kinda... It wasn't that good. Okay. Was Ryuha? Best leave before any more unnecessary words are said. Faust is right. These guys are acting way too suspicious. There's some scheme brewing back there. So overtly suspicious that I'm starting to wonder if they're trying to use the reverse psychology on us into walking right into their trap. Well, when surrounded by nothing but uncertainties, there is a solution that usually works. First, Pax had intended to make the suggestion first, but it appears that you shared the idea. Yep, so Outis. Yes, executive manager? Have 12 singers, Jay Zichan, and May on our side. I don't think the so-called Mao branch are willing to fight. Which means that we only have 3 enemies. Shi Yuha, our guide, and Zulu, the assassin. Have the numerical advantage, don't we? We must make the most accurate read of the battlefield. What's going on over there? What's that tick-tocking noise? Our former guy seemed to have figured out that our conversation was about because he took a few slow, careful steps away from Shiyuha before bolting off into the distance. Yeah, like, he's the mastermind of this kind of plan, I guess? Well, this guy is too stupid, you know? I've been thinking this all day, but he sure is a fast runner. What is it, Honglu? Did you remember something? I did. Had a hard time recording this because he isn't from my family. But you remember now? Your big brother, you have the Shi family, right? Isn't that guy just announced that himself? Ah, that's Hanglu for you. Anyway, Hanglu, don't get that guy and beat the bodies out of him. That's gotta be okay with you. Not from my family, but I'm sure Big Brother Yuka will be happy to answer your questions. Great, another thing. Your commander, I should probably say something cool to start off the battle, right? Oh, that's going to be so cool, like something straight out of a story. Outis said something like this once. Even if one side had the absolute advantage in battle, the commander's words will be the deciding factor in who wins and loses. So I decided to borrow a few words from a book Hangdu once lent me. It was a general who said, I believe, destroy them all. Okay, I mean, who are we destroying? One Heishu?
이 기회에 평소 지휘 실력을 확인해 보죠, 단테. 하던 대로
I mean, it has like
하십시오.
minus 25 offense level and minus 25 defense level. I mean, come on.
극습니다. 뒷박질춤.
That shouldn't be hard by any means, I think. Oh wait, did you even select the Faust? Oh yeah, I do have the 7 Faust. That means I don't need to restart, which is oh good. Did I wait? Yes, yes, good.
위에서 당신을 관리자로
Okay, so
기대하고 있겠습니다, 단테.
we can't really offset the counter. So we should ignore the counter, but let's see. Then it's Faust. Then we have Outis here. And it doesn't matter like what skills these guys use, right? But they are unopposed anyway. Okay, I mean this guy should probably do this. Okay, now it looks good to me.
대현.
Now it looks good to me.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요.
Nice, nice.
적합한 조치였습니다.
관찰은 끝났습니다.
We were close to the first stagger. Hopefully it shouldn't be too hard, unless like it's getting some kind of buff on staggers or something, or there is like a second phase. That was a lot of damage just now.
공격이었으니
Okay, we have our first stagger.
탓을 할 순 없겠군요. 설마 알고 맞게 하진 않았을 테니.
I can hopefully get enough resources to like use my first ego or something.
이 기회에 평소 지휘
Okay.
실력을 확인해 보죠, 단테. 하던 대로 해보십시오.
I mean, let's see like what kind of buffs it gives actually.
이놈이 아니야?
Passives when another ally defeats an enemy. I don't know. I don't think I should like actually use this one. So let's see.
차가 식기 전에
What ego does she has? Actually, what's the passive here? If Tari Stagger are defeated. I mean, we should try it, I guess. Maybe not really. Maybe a bad idea for now, because I kind of need me to like save up more of those to get like the owned passives, right? Am I right? And we still can clash even without those, so it shouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't be a problem. No matter how I look at it. This one is neutral though. Oh, let's see here. Okay, we should go like this then. Okay, well, it's at minus negative 45 sanity. Which I guess that means we're winning now. Probably, maybe.
그래서 당신을 관리자로 정한 내일
We're like close to the second stagger,
기대하고 있겠습니다.
which is pretty nice. Yeah, we get like dominating in all of the skills. This is like really good.
진통 끊기.
Wait, did it lost? Wait, did it lost its debuff? Yeah, it just did. Yeah, I'm getting fucked here. But it didn't deal that much damage. That was almost nothing. It did lose its debuffs though. A strange tune crashes through the sound of this first battle. Is this electronic dance music? Something about it sounds familiar. Finally. Oh yeah, it's Ricardo. Thanks to the merry chase you've led me on, I've slid ever so slightly further into the world of Brisley. Let's see, cut out to section 11 and row C. The punishment for those who dare to flee from the Middle's distribution begins by tearing their legs apart from the groin. Make sure you suffer for all my time you wasted. What the fuck is that bladder doing here? What's wrong with you? Who's stalking us all along? Even is chasing after a thief conflicted with stalking. How can we know that I'm still banished from the world of the Lucius? Thanks to you I dare to pinch my hair coupons. What the hell? Where did they come from? You guys are just pissing people off left and right, aren't you? Zillow, take him out! What utterly insular fool. What did you say? You don't know that man. What's the Middle doing here? Ricardo, a big brother of the Middle. The man who slaughtered the sinners like they were nothing. The man who almost forced me to self-destruct. Fellas, don't tell me I have to get ready for that again. No, not yet. According to the evaluation data at the OCE, the sinners' powers had grown since their time at the Great Lake. Our chance of victory against this individual has risen to a meaningful degree to forfeit the battle before it even begins. How much? I have to put a faith in the uncertainties. Alrighty then, enough with the background noise. I don't know what your business is with these thieves, but I've personally traveled all the way to the eastern part of the city because I simply must exact my vengeance against him with my two hands. I could have simply informed my brothers in the east, let them handle this, but this just wouldn't do. I was determined to see this through to the end myself, even if it meant asking a great brother of the east for a favor. So you there have been and skewed me in courage. Get the hell out of my sight. Milo's Book of Vengeance comes first. I've pinned? Keep babbling that wet lip of yours. Minion of the fingers. You don't scare me at all. That cheap hairdo and that garish as hell bush tie job. You're in the H-Corp turf now. I am. Wow. Just wow. Bloody hell, mate. That's messed up. It's far too absurd his own foolishness to see he's walking into his own demise. Yeah, he's done for. Expectedly, Ricardo's face wasn't comforted with wrath. Even after enduring that barrage of insults, instead he looked surprised. A moment of silence followed, during which he seemed to be absorbed in thought. Impressive. You just set a new record. You're the current record holder for how fast can I get written up in Ricardo's Book of Legends. Challenge, boy. You did it in 15 seconds. With his trembling hands, he reached down to grab his Book of Legends, opened it, and began to write something down on the paper, slowly and deliberately, though to make each stroke of pen count. Unfortunately, your audacity is terminal. I will rip your jaws apart myself as punishment. Boys, make sure that this little band of thieves will get away by a deal with this pipsqueak. That was this asshole's talking about. Hey, Zulu. What the... I don't care. Stop me if you can. Active immediately. Punishment for all involved parties and bystanders. The side of your crimes shall be complete and total extermination. I mean, you can get like his arm healed up. I think it was gone like from the harpoon and stuff. They don't explain it. I mean, why though? Kinda would be an interesting lore background here, you know. I think we can slip away and notice in this mess. I don't think we've got much of a chance there. I'd have practically rocketed towards where Zulu and Shiyuha were standing in a burst of speed. But his henchmen had already begun to slowly surround us as he ordered. Ready your weapons, everyone. Play back down for what happened at the Great Lake. Let's do this. Besides, what a score to set off the dead son of a bitch. Oh, we do like retain the aggro resources here. Well, whatever. I don't think they're gonna be that hard. Especially if we're like at 45 sanity. Well, some of the listeners have like 12. Okay, not now, it's 20-30. Now we are good to deal with those guys. Shouldn't be trouble. Well, I'm going to win rate, unless I have to like fight Ricardo himself. Which then I probably shouldn't.
그런 것들이 들끓을 때가 가장 취약하죠. 알아듣겠습니까?
Okay, another stagger.
적기라는 것입니다.
Yeah, but like winning those clashes, no problem.
골치 아픈 것
I mean, she's kinda close to exploding though, which is I didn't bring any support units with me, so I mean, I might as well let her explode.
잠깐만 기다려라. 불쌍하게 밀고 좀.
그래 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 그런 맛이 나는
얻을 정보는 없군요.
일 처리는 말을
Well, she's still alive though.
덜 답답한 거지.
길에서 비켜.
골치 아픈 것
She's still going.
고기 조각이 되었군요. 단테
Can we kill it? Yeah.
얘는 처리했고
She's still gonna corrode, like. Oh. Yeah, I should have retreated her. That was a mistake. Well. I mean, that kind of sucks, but 200 damage, I can take it. I can take it. There was an explosive noise from a distance. A minute later, Ricardo landed before us with a boom. Not that the Heish of the East were a tough bunch, but that lady was something else. So why did a woman like that suddenly split from a fight? My problem, I guess. Be written down in the book too. How to take care of what I really came here for. 30 for a beatdown. Come on, thieves.
벌간이들이 흥겨워하는군.
Yeah, I should probably like.
더 처리할 먹잇감이 있나?
쫓아보시죠.
I should make a retreat. I mean, this guy can. Here, I just probably should defend it now.
깔끔하게.
Okay. The counter though. Okay. They're clashing with vigor though, which is good.
것들이 옥죄어온다. 확실히 훌륭하군.
관찰해.
5번 수감자. 덕분에 위험한 순간도
끝났습니다.
넘어간 적이. 창의적인 결산. 그래도
Let me just kill her like
전투 중에
the one who took her out again.
떠올랐으면 좋겠는데.
일단은
저런
붙어라.
광대 노름은
계속 가방을
압도적
Yeah, I think
앞에선 그저
we're maybe eligible to losing this one because I probably should have bring like the I should have bring the support units, which I kind of didn't, which is kind of was stupid. Okay. There is no reason in denying this one. So he can probably evade this. And should maybe attack this guy. Okay, this looks good, kinda.
뒷박질 중.
I mean, that's really good, but kinda maybe we can do this good.
불사위.
I should actually like use the support units though.
숨통 끊기.
전투 감각.
Okay, we killed this guy then. But he wasn't able to evade. Is he dead now?
수 없는 말투만 고치면
I mean, no, but he's like really staggered here. Which is still kind of fine, but like, yeah, can't clash this one. She can evade. Which is kind of really bad. Yeah, I can clash here, but I needed something with like those ones. Which I would need an ego. Yeah, like I'm going to hit this one, like come on. Is there like no way to actually do something about it? Like, let's say here. Oh yeah, the speed difference. Well, what about? Yeah. There's no way I'm gonna do anything against him. Like I just have to like defend and stuff. I mean, not much I can do here, to be honest.
너냐?
시간이 무한하지 않죠.
Yeah, I should kind of rethink my strategy a bit, I guess.
결정을 내야 할 겁니다.
It was kind of stupid
무한한 것도
because I like let the Rodian take a road. It was dumb.
빨리 다시 싸워야 해.
So what I should do is to actually, well, is to actually what? I should take some support units. Or should I?
책임은 모두
원하시는
소재가 준비됐어?
고래를 향해.
제 차례인가요? 저주를 끼얹을 것이 있나 보군요.
I don't need him though. Okay, so this should work now. Wait, what was my level? Oh yeah, I forgot to...
이
I
지명을
forgot
받은
to select her,
사후 처리로구만.
책임은 모두 내가 진다.
which I should have done.
소재가 제
Oh well.
고래를 향해.
Okay, now we're
좀
good.
풀어볼까요?
Now we're good to do this. I wasn't really expecting we're going to fight Ricardo just here and there, you know.
위에서 당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지. 기대하고 있겠습니다, 단테.
I guess it's also spent too much time here because, well, this one kind of supposed to be easy. It's like 5, oh. I feel like I should defend here, and yeah, this is good.
깔끔하게.
You should get some sanity on them. Counter though, does deal some damage.
위에서
Okay, let's see. This is good. This is good.
기대하고 있겠습니다, 단테.
Cool. Okay. Should probably just wait here. Okay, got the talisman passive. It's pretty nice.
그간의 전투 경험은 쓸모가 없진 않군요. 적합한 조치였습니다.
관찰은
Yeah, I guess you're getting the count up.
끝났습니다.
But now it's gone. Just like that, you know.
간당 목숨줄만 붙어있군.
흑근 김박꽃춤.
소강자들로 효율적인 마무리를 명령하시겠지.
I'm kind of doing better so far, I guess, than the first time.
위에서 당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지. 기대하고 있겠습니다, 단테.
Oh, yeah, I'm always mixing them up. Come on. Okay, this is Faust and last one. Rodia.
깔끔하게.
I should probably get myself the ego passive though. Well, like the rapture one, I forgot his name. Yeah, well, I've already did it anyway, so who cares?
이 기회에
I guess right now would be
실력을 확인해보죠, 단테.
깔끔하게.
actually the time to do it.
해보십시오.
숨통 손 끊기.
전투 감각 하나만 수감자가 되어도 훌륭하긴 하군. 이제
Okay, we're going a bit faster this time, so maybe I can actually use my origin
4번 수감자.
on the, well, the Ricardo. You just need to like retrieve her in time and not letting her go out. It's probably the hardest part here.
그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나는군.
길 좀 막지 마.
일 처리는 빠르게 하면 덜 답답한 법이지.
잠깐만.
Damn. Didn't win the clash.
결투는 끝나지 않아.
Nice.
밖에서 막고 있는 꼴을 보니 그다지 유쾌하지 않군. 관리자, 수감자.
Nah, let us again.
마십시오.
And this wasn't too bad though.
부서진 흰차일 같군요.
그래, 얘는 처리했고
골치 아픈 것들이 고깃 조각이 되었군요. 같아.
아직
나쁘지
죽지
않은
마라.
성과입니다.
길에서 비켜.
Okay, so should be more careful this time.
대체로 저럴 때는
Let's see. I should probably be the last time I'm using her. I should probably drop her on the next like.
흑순이
Let's see.
박질 춤.
Yeah, I should retreat her. Alrighty.
잠깐만 기다려봐.
상정.
Okay, I'm retreating her.
이것까지 당신 탓을 할 순 없겠군요. 설마 알고 맞게 하진 않았을 테니.
I can actually clash it though, because if I clash it, I can well reduce the damage, right? Probably. I should evade this. I mean, evasion is also like not really the point here, right? Okay, let's go like this, but I should do something here at least. Okay, this looks good.
길 좀 막지 마. 모든 결과들은 하우스트가 알아요.
최선을 떼지 말아야 할 겁니다.
Okay,
가장
got the
먼저
manager down here,
것이 가장 흉포한 손.
which she can't do anything, unfortunately. Which is well, kind of bad, you know. What can you do? Okay, I can clash this one. What about this one? Okay. This one going to suck though. Okay, this looks good. This looks good.
흑순이 뒤집질 중.
Yeah, the counter though. Fuck this counter.
꿰뚫려라.
Okay, who cares?
이게 어떻게 되신 일인가?
Who cares? I still have supports.
온몸이 정해져서
I still have my supports with me.
존경하는 관리자님 고생은
Alright, so let's do something about this one. What about here? Where should yeah, I mean we're losing manager down here, right? There is no way in hell I'm going to kill anyone. So yeah. Well, whatever. It is what it is.
남은 그 부탁하지.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Nah, come on.
저런 광대 누름
일단 기회 한번 벌었어.
압도적인 힘 앞에선 그저
Fucking hungry.
뿐입니다.
What are you doing here?
당신에겐 커다란 벽이겠군.
Can I just kill this guy somehow? Let's see. I mean, I can try tanking it maybe, but like... I'm not sure if I can like take the damage here, but... Where this one goes? Where? I don't know. I mean, she can defend though, probably. Let's see. We can attack here then. And let him defend here and just see the damage.
총원 불격.
Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. The counter isn't though. Counter fucking sucks.
관찰은 끝났습니다.
창의적인 발상.
Counter fucking sucks.
가급적 전투 중에 떠올리진 않았으면 좋겠는데.
Okay, killed this guy. I killed this guy.
하나의 고통.
전열을 지켜라. 내게 관심이 쏠렸어.
해전병
He staggered fucking everyone.
있을 때인가 13번 수감자. 평소처럼 넉살 좋게 같이 상황을
I do like
개선해주지.
200 damage to him, but I don't think that's going to happen, right? I can evade with him maybe though, which is whatever. Here I can do that kind of pose maybe. She's going to die. She's going to die.
길 좀 막지 마.
I just lost the Ego Clash. Yeah, fuck that. Anglo, please survive. Anglo, please survive.
작품을 만들다
Anglo's good. Nah.
스마일이다.
걸렉적이 되어 나머지들만으로 해결해 볼 수 있겠습니까?
Yeah, I should probably go with the blade team. I'm just gonna give up this one. Yeah, my rapture isn't maybe I'm dumb, but I can do it with blade though. I'm pretty sure.
빨리
I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be that hard. Blade, so
이러다가 진짜 배달을
let's try it. I need her. I need her. You'll go like this.
기사 해골 바가지랑 거미 대가리 후드려 패러가
소재가
나를
Yeah, okay, like this. We'll go like this. This looks good to me, right? Right. Yeah, this looks good. This should be pretty easy, in fact. Because we got like lots of heal and stuff, and it can clash easily.
이 기회에 평소 지휘 실력을 확인해 보죠.
Like, why you in right is so shit, like, come on.
대로 해보십시오.
Why are you making me to do this on my own?
점 찍었네.
Very nice.
합격장.
아차!
단순해서 좋군. 9번 수
And it also has the counters, but now we can like at least kind of heal them back.
돌아온다면 달고
Just this setup.
준비해두지.
I also kind of forgot like what Ego's ratio has.
이 눈들을 너무 오래 보고 있지.
This one gives what? Due to defeated last turn. Passes. Yeah. I should try using this one actually. Reduces the base attacks Q against enemy again, additional research for random stun. Yeah, I mean this is really good, so I should like try going for this one also, but
포기하게.
we'll see how it goes.
추잡하네.
제가 괜히 먹을 것들을 사들고
점 찍었네.
Yeah, this should be it.
보수적인 효과를 기대했었죠. 그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없지만 적합한 조치였습니다. 이 기회에 평소 지휘 실력을
Why can't they
확인해
just
보고
clash normally? Come on.
하던 대로 해보십시오.
Just literally ignores everything. Just like eat all the damage. Just kinda dumb. But how are you gonna look at this?
잘라낸다.
this it?
따뜻.
Okay. We're down to this one. Actually, I forgot like what
지휘 실력을 확인해 보죠.
passes Hurrigo. Oh, he never has.
하던 대로 해보십시오.
Okay, I should use like Hurrigo when I have the time. Because that's gonna be kinda useful later on.
자, 로신한테 꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번이고. 기대해봐.
Actually, I forgot like what Outis is good as. I just can't remember them all somehow. Surely one day I will be able to, but I don't know.
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나. 일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이
승리로 이끌.
법이지.
But I'll be able to use this one. I mean, pretty soon, I guess. But
죄인인가?
산초류 경을 온 라샹.
we're getting close. We're getting close.
골치 아픈 것들이 고깃 조각이 되었군요, 단테. 나쁘지 않은
아류
성격.
산초 경을 80. 갈라지도 쏟아내.
얼간이들이 흥겨워하는군.
Still can't use the ego though.
이유가 있는 법입니다. 이유를 잡아.
The game makes me think again. I think it's the smartest idea.
이 눈들을 너무 오래 보고 있지 마라. 홀려버려도 구해지지 않을 테니.
I'm gonna use this one. Is something clash with it, maybe, no? No? Again? Ah, this sucks. Dude, that's gonna suck. Wow. These are dealing way more damage, so we can probably like stagger him way before then.
자, 맛볼 시간이다.
I'm just gonna heal back. Which is good.
로신한테 꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번이고.
We're like more AoE
저런
damage.
광대 노름은 압도적인 힘 앞에서
Ah, this shit has stairs.
거리일 뿐입니다만
I need to clash it with something.
커다란 벽이겠군.
Where's Mirage? Okay. We are kinda good to go. Which is pretty nice. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit by the red coins though. I'm taking some damage. Hopefully like they don't stagger Yisang. Which I mean, yeah, probably not gonna happen, but yeah, we're good.
엎드리도록.
Hopefully Russia gonna win the clash as well.
피나르를 시작하자.
Okay, we got a stagger. Please. Yes.
항상 지켜보고 있었지.
전투가
이 혈세를 승리로 이끌.
훌륭한
Okay, so we need to do something about this one.
도통 알아들을 수 없는 말투만
Can Russia do something about this one?
4번 수감자
Is this unclashable? Oh no, she's just too fucking slow to do anything. She's kinda tired though, but oh, what you gonna do about it? Not like you can do anything. Can I load it this like clash here maybe? No? Okay, let's go like this.
대가리 딱 떼도.
No stagger?
외의 공격이었어.
Yeah, no stagger. Too
당신
bad.
탓을 할수 있겠군요. 설마
Maybe?
고맙게 하진 않았을
Maybe like her ego gonna stagger him?
자, 로신한테
She's gonna be pretty nice. I'm gonna lie. Just little small stagger here. Nah.
가면을 씌운 채로 죽여. 기적해 찾아서
Oh yeah, I got the stagger, right?
이게 어떻게 되신
Yeah, we're safe, we're safe.
온몸이 점여져서 땅바닥에 흩뿌려지고
This was kinda close though, like
존경하는
really too close, you know?
지금이다.
본인 다시
대골바가지 어미 대가리.
저런 황제노를
If you gotta like spawn them back though, I already know this one.
당신에겐 커다란 벽이
Which is why I should do like more damage to him as soon as possible. It's actually kinda hard to do. Fucking clash with anything with him. This kinda sucks. Oh, let's go like this.
딱 떼도.
Just need to get like some health back, you know.
꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번이고.
Okay, the shit works. The shoot I meant.
무불아위.
He just... I wasn't able to clash with my ego? Come on now.
뭉직거리일 뿐입니다만 당신에겐 커다란 벽이겠군.
Why doing this to me? What about my ego? Okay, this will do the job. There should probably defend, and this one is... Ah, that's so. Okay, let's do it this way. Just pray that everything gonna work out.
다류탄초 경연듯이 느껴라.
Okay. Got my ego in.
맛볼 시간이다.
I'm kinda clashing, but I'm not like doing much damage to him. I'm just eating counters. Which isn't really that great, you know.
둘 다 죽일 수 있다니.
That are the obvious reasons, I think.
시선을 떼지 말아야 할 겁니다. 가장 먼저 처리해야 할 것이
Like, I'm done for.
가장 흉포한 송곳니를
If I don't clash that shit, I'm done for. Yeah, we're so over. But this is it. Yeah, I'm gonna stagger in this guy, I'm just gonna die. You fucking clash with any of my attacks. What is that shit?
자, 맛볼 시간이다.
Ah, this doesn't look too good.
다류탄초 경연듯이 느껴라.
Yeah, I don't think like Dawn has healed enough. She's probably gonna die now. Yeah.
가망이었군. 알고
I don't know the
계시겠지만
fuck can I do this?
별 도움은 없을 겁니다. 이건 녹음된 목소리일 뿐일
I can't clash with anything but my egos.
호퇴하고 머리를
I
굴리
don't do any damage because of that.
예상한 일이야. 어버이와 달리 우리는 약하니까. 비록 지금은 이렇게 되돌아가지만
I think like stale and shit, but like
제 차례인가?
I'm not dealing any actual damage unfortunately.
카니발
I don't know, last try. Hopefully it's gonna be it. Why didn't they like make those like separate battles?
위에서 당신을
I should like
관리자로 삼은 데에는
always like redo this one. Like I mean, come on,
기대하고
don't make any
있겠습니다.
sense for me.
단테.
It's kind of wastes my time, you know.
가면 꿰맬
Like it's not hard, but like you can't really enjoy this shit because the enjoy sucks. What? Okay.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
단순해서 좋건 9번 수강자.
Actually, what's like the passive on Mercado though?
성과를 갖고 돌아온다면 달고
Wait, what am I looking at?
준비해두지.
Why can't I click manager doll? Like, come on.
나는 어떤 말도 할 수 없어.
Well, it's probably good, but
고귀하게
hard to tell.
추잡하네.
Okay, we got a stagger. So we're kind of done with this one.
제가 괜히 먹을 것들을 사들고 오는 것이 아닙니다.
뭐가 치워라.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군.
Or are we?
엎드리죠.
And more damage. How's it healing though? Okay, we're good to go. That's why we can just win raid. Because we're like already kind of buffed. Doesn't matter really what we do here. So I'm gonna be good.
합격장.
기대해라.
또한 용서할 테니.
의심, 암귀, 불안과
Okay, so I should save Merkava.
그럴 때가 가장 취약하죠.
Well, I can just keep on writing.
알아듣겠습니다.
Probably gonna be alright.
지금이 적기라는 것입니다.
엎드리도록.
You just need to spend like Rush's S3 on the Ricardo.
고기 조각이 되었군요. 단테.
Not wasted.
나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
Same with this stuff.
대가리 딱
Shouldn't be wasting any S3s here.
아류탄초 경영국시.
그래. 그렇게 시원하게
내
처리.
죄는 내가 알아서 처리.
전투 감각한. 벌간이들이 흥겨워하는.
Yeah, this goes here.
대체로 저럴 때는
This goes here.
이유를 잡아.
Should should get myself some speed also. Because why not?
내 작품에 의견이라도 있어?
What else? What else? Okay then. I should just have carried it though, because nothing I can do really. To be completely honest. Nothing I can really do here.
점 찍었네.
Like put my own throws into Ricardo.
지금이다. 대골바가지 범위 대가리. 자!
Ah, this was really good. Hopefully I get a stagger right away. Okay, nice. Is ego here?
저런 광대놀이는 압도적인 힘 앞에선 그저 넝직거리일 뿐입니다만 당신은
Can I clash it with Merkava?
벽이겠군.
Okay, what about... Okay, this one is good. Okay, everything else should go here. Merkava also does like one. I need all the damage.
그저 하염없이 모든 피를 그래, 그렇게 황홀히 피어나고 피어나고 피어나라.
I mean, 200 is kind of alright.
항상 지켜보고 있었지.
합리적인 발상이군.
Did you stagger him?
가급적 전투 중에 떠올리지 않았으면
What's
좋겠다.
happening?
해야 할 것.
Fuck.
해전병같이 무릎을 꿇고 있을 때
Should I just ignore this guy?
평소처럼 넉살
I mean, not really, I guess.
같이 상황을 개선해 보시지.
가족을 위해 지켜라.
Okay, should just go on with as much damage as possible here.
합격장.
최선을 떼지 말아야 할 것.
Should be really close to like a second stagger.
처리해야 할 것이 가장 흉포한 송곳니를 드러내고 있으니까.
Because otherwise, well, nothing really gonna help me here. Oh, this was kind of hard to stagger. Because I'm a damage shot on him. Second stagger, please. Finally. Fuck, okay. Okay.
실밥이 터졌나? 기원을 가진
Please.
제대로 무너져라.
Nah, I mean, this was so fucking close, man. Come on. Come on now. Really?
저런 광대노루
Really gonna do that shit to me?
압도적인 힘 앞에선 그저 멍짓거리일 뿐입니다만 당신은
Let's see where the arrows go. I need to save rare shoe. That's like the top priority. I mean, she can heal it maybe. He's saying. Okay.
죄인인가?
Can I get the stagger though?
변해 있었어.
Nah.
저런 광대노루 압도적인 힘 앞에선 그저 멍짓거리일 뿐입니다만 당신에겐 커다란 벽이겠군.
How much for next stagger? We deal like 60 damage to him, which is this one possible? I mean, maybe it hurts to actually try it. Let's see.
대가리 딱 떼고.
You just need to stagger him.
갈라지도록.
We're close. Did I do it? Did I do it? Yes. Okay, we did it. This was kinda hard, I guess. Wait. Shortcuts across the battlefield. Just as the sudden appearance of Ricardo was making things incredibly more difficult for us. Huh? Didn't that guy split? What's he doing here? Laughing his butt off? You finally lost the plot, eh? Failed to plan after failed plan takes a toll, I suppose. But that was too much. But I mean, how could I not laugh, right? When after all, that everything comes together perfectly according to my plan. You hear this too, don't you? The sound of the city. The sound of the back streets. Do you hear the sound of crashing waves? Waves. And the sound of battle came to stop. But she heard a sudden shout. We suddenly began to notice the low, crawling sound of women had been swirling under the commotion. Something's melting. George regurgitating, or perhaps boiling over. Not siphoning, the trace that was at once living and dead. Crushing, breaking, devoid of any recognizable stops. The lines between where it begins and ends. Blurred. Yes. Like waves. Current time is 3:21 hours. And it's too late. The night in the back streets. We've never been outside the bus at this hour, have we? It was past 4 in the morning, and we briefly set foot in the outskirts, so now we have. It will be our second time. Though it must be noted that this time of day was not a matter of concern then. a sweeper in the outskirts. They're finally getting all swept away like trash. I've waited for this moment. What's he on about? Can't be possibly thinking that sweepers somehow break the taboo to help you. Still missing the point. Watch purple dye job. Ditto. Let's sleep to the promised location. Huh? Did he actually scamper all the way here just to gloat at us and run away? Indeed. Shiyuha gloated at us with a confident boast, as though he was finally ready to face us, only to turn tail again, with an unmistakable look of relief. I don't get it. Does he actually believe that the sweepers will help him? Faust. Indeed, the sweepers do not invade residential areas. However, what if where we're standing isn't actually a residential area? What are you talking about? This place got walls, beds, beddings, and... I guess the walls felt weirdly mush and... mouthy. It wasn't just Roddy who realized what's going on. The other sinners all began to look around, and confusion as well. The walls of the Keshan had all but melted away, leaving nothing behind. As though the place we slept the night in was but a house in a painting. Our realization came too late. The wave-like noise from earlier had already encroached right up to the bar we were. Unlike the other times, when they simply parked around the bus, they were cutting straight into the remnants of our lodging. What's going on? Why? Why? There. This is ridiculous. Sweepers, how did they break the taboo so brazenly? Looks like I'll be facing the waves tonight. Why do you sound excited about this? I mean, you've got to... Let's make some things clear. It's clear that we're doing nothing but stand around. Just sweep us all away. Damn it. Tomatoes, stand here.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔. 그게 우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
Yeah, something makes me suspect that it's gonna take some time, so I don't know. Should probably continue like finishing this interval today in today's evening, I guess. So yeah, thank you anyone for tuning in, and I see you again next time.